84 makwa baba daily update TV neso na message and double channel no hit adoma no subscribe no like no share ma wona epen semi bi etie so enya bi etie na message so bajebre ni adaje na yabora ensem nim ne den sema etwago no ye de emo ensem enyina ebebre mo na ebobra ensem nim dia na ensema abetodwa ne yes Chief Justice Torkornoo de ne sa to abriwa adwanim a oyi ni nsa enye se mame na be confess sisi no oya bodam ase niam bi ni na nitim niam bi ni na adwini mu after so committee the 5 committee mahama appointee wo mo no come say kwanya nkofo ne de na faso no ama ase na adwen no sisi torture mental torture wanya adwemu yale niam bi koso adwini mu na se no be bia case ne du no o resign a enye Osade akopiem Supreme Court no osa sign chia enyeyi the bad advisor people around her no ediamanity and na bedu pempenswe because case ne sha ase no ye dia no betu mu se maame no senka beya on resign sene beya niema biara ehinta kura MPP but for now one man say enim gwase pedi enim gwase no akambo na emum no bientie ne nsem ne bi ye ba de aka no me de mu nsem nyina ebebremo
Newz bi aba me pese me na wo ka ho asem eye osono maame someone say osono maame ye ni interview about nyoma bi a wa ya constitution kire say e wo say yetoto na no constitution kire de yenye e na constitution no a kire e na president any council of state ye nyina ye di so enti week mu nyina no so munima osono maame anope bia no ye de kina dakem ne atoto na no ewo kokoam enyimbre dia betodwane se osono maame akasa na dia osono maame ka ewo interview na siri nyina no say suspended chief justice claims please that for muntie me pa suspended chief justice claims she was subject to mental torture at committee hearing. Suspended Chief Justice claims she was subjected to mental torture at committee hearing in Newz suit. Please for assemble the modu. Let's make her. Yes, Madam Torkornoo, former Chief Justice Ayatoto na no nyome bia oyeye no. And wotuna num tuo or say eye committee na okohia omo no. Opeso ka kire Ghana for say broni fra bibi mental torture. Or say omo de na adwene Najine also omudi afan wuram chese oka osina nisisum na so sibi omubusa no questions na amana bodam osi ayese obi agya ne nan agu ni tiri so osi omudi ni tiri afa mram ne ho atutu no ma ne to ayehye yakase mental torture osi na adwene no sibi ana sorry mo eye omomte committee ni so no ebusa ne nsama emu odin no ama na adwe aye prekesen etubi agimi ayese tujimi wenya mental torture etise obi edisebio ekuma ejina ni trimu pa ni trimu ose ama ayese wabodam ose ayese questions ebusa no ose sibia omde questions ni puopu no above ni trimu ene friend mental torture into busa sofo ya obeka kire
amen Ghana lawyers so we 50 wo 5 na whatsapp wo 45 ni ye yufuslam ogumayim Ewade sanwa yareba wa yayel amen Kaunsa kawan number 1 tap we yesu bojam amen Ghana lawyers so we 50 wo 5 na whatsapp wo 45 ni ye yufuslam ogumayim Ewade sanwa yareba wa yayel amen Kaunsa kawan number 1 tap we yesu bojam amen Ghana lawyers so we 50 wo 5 na whatsapp wo 45 ni ye yufuslam ogumayim Ewade sanwa yareba wa yayel amen Kaunsa kawan number 1 tap we yesu bojam amen Ghana lawyers so we 50 wo 5 na whatsapp wo 45
Madam Torkornoo say the CEO eye committee na se no amana bodam mental torture minim de omde ye no ho adan mu bia bibi so kire na ana mo ne ye eye kofini ama ana se obi butu wo de na si wo ho mo mam nchechire mu nchire a mama me maame eno adole eye Torkornoo enya mental torture adai mu bia mo zepo ho ana e de na si ya wo ma da hu a e ma on tumi nda sisi na ni so yi enti madam every committee na se no we take a decision be na madam Torkornoo eteki wako court afi we me say afi we gare bo be ebe for rough afi we gare ne bo be for rough madam Torkornoo free committee meeting na se na ye toto na no se ama na adwene bom ama ne tia se den sinkran ne si so enti ofiri one also wako court oko Supreme Court on tiase oko Supreme Court enti oko Supreme Court anadwu ya wa file the adherence of the law has cultivated a manipulation of mental torture that has ignited the mental fortitude of the new Alliance of Human Rights Administration. The Chief Justice, on her own will as a lawyer and also as the representative of the former Chief Justices in Ghana, has acquired a suit which inaugurates the suspension of the You see, Chief Justice Torkornoo files additional processes at the Supreme Court alleging violation of her fundamental human rights and your rights in the ongoing impeachment proceedings against her. You see, anadwi wafre wafre afinyo. Monfa bibi to me paso na de koso me hu tutu me. Into be koso ma me oto me hu tutu me. Into a file additional processes. Oti ase mo amuti pizza na mudi matem no. Ade am kan won ti ase wa no se boto. Kelvin tell be chirichirim abuofunu. Mama miska. Mama na etua meka kokiche mama no mama miska abuofunu me me chirichirim. An Kelvin de nyaboto be chirichirim odwan. From me eye confirm no Kelvin Taylor. Enti owie na obesene call eye court o say or court or catch court say eye committee members no etietie de fa wodie so ada obi abuse na so obi abuse na madam catch say near man nipa no ye make sure say nipa na kogina court obi de nsa keka ho obi de nsa fa wachi ana obi ato brazia my minister the fundamental human rights they have abused her fundamental human corn they have abused their fundamental human wheat they have actually abused their fundamental human sobolo. So she is going to file additional air processes. Yeah, over filization. Confirm not say over file check. Nana, over file check. Inti chechemi nyina say Chief Justice court. Hey, Ghana nkwana Chief Justice court. Ghana nkwana Chief Justice court say ono onte ne ho ase. Dem de biti bi da Ghana for the be almost set record. Right now no, it is only in Ghana and a Chief Justice court say onte ne ho ase. Chief Justice Akoko result didn't want it. Now what wa blackmail your ba ubedem. Fefi ko tiketwa. Me say Chief Justice say on didn't want it. Chief Justice go court go interpretation. Now wo kwase abenyi da onya adwuma. Ah heart attack etantar front. Now was akọ blackmail obi ubedem. Eno eye no ba sure banker ubedem. Ubetumi aye de obeso bia ubedem. In the money there constant. It is only in Ghana na Chief Justice to me court. Ghana and Chief Justice to me court. It has something in answer, but I'm talking to say committee for not abusing the fundamental human rights. Fundamental human rights. Into a court to say on ten one say. And now they be also for the catch you know.
Amen. Ghana lawyers, so you 50, 1 no what's up? 145 ni you Fuslam, no go me you. Everybody someone yareba wa yayel. Amen. Council come on. Number one time for yes to budget. Amen. Ghana lawyers, so you 50, 1 no what's up? 145 ni you Fuslam, no go me you. Everybody someone yareba wa yayel. Amen. Council come on. Number one time for yes to budget. Amen. Ghana lawyers, so you 50, 1 no what's up? 145 ni you Fuslam, no go me you. Everybody someone yareba wa yayel. Amen. Council come on. Number one time for yes to budget. Amen. Ghana lawyer.
Adole, I told you, resign. Right now, Oma committee didn't you cannot resign again. Right now, you are going to walk out of the Supreme Court with nothing. Oma afenyo marking Jimmy Way, MPP, Godfrey Dame, who is supposed to represent people with disability in Ghana. Oma small boys way Jimmy 4 way. Time I was starting law. Now in Kwasiafo way, they were nowhere. Because of politics. One my small boys way. Very filthy politicians. You a woman. What's not Ghana? What Bobra? Resign and tell Ghanaians, you know something, the Supreme Court is not mine. If all these things happening is going to cause chaos, and I'm sorry, let the Supreme Court go. I am Torkornoo. I can go and continue with my law firm. I can be a consultant. You go. All the perks that comes with it, you go with it. You will still be treated as a chief justice who resigned honorably. What my MPP Jimmy Fowe. Afenyoma ken kwasi ampenyi we ya onu tumi kwaji obi yire na nipa no ne yire no ne girlfriend nua be ma de ne kwati ato akwara we 2 years enum afenyoma ken is still following the woman. Now you are making a dirty riffraff like afenyoma ken kaka wure good tire ho lead you this way. Right now committee now starting adwuma. When you decide not to go again, you are done. So go through so you are done. What could di bosumediane? You were too arrogant. You were too arrogant. Arrogance. Just one ma ahantaya di umu. You won't so bada. You won't so judges da. Masa Ghana ni nyawodia. A politician I appoint you. If another politician comes and say they cannot work with you, if that is what you think, let it go. Say, even if the new party says they don't want to work with you, now the only say political. And I said the question, only say some people are trying to sabotage you. The Supreme Court is not for you. Let it go. And a debia wama MPP nkwasiafo with small boys. You can give birth to some of them. And these little boys dragged you, have been dragging you in toilet, dragging you in KVIP, dragging you. Right now you have no credibility. Now who person who in the committee ni kasa wonya hwia. Wana ne kwa edwuma Supreme Court. In the committee ni kasa wonya bibia sa kwa edwuma. Why na wona ne kwatena Supreme Court? Who are you going to work with? Can't you see you are done? Arrogance. Opeje wabeti. Wemuna wenim debia si atasho. Wona debia yama Supreme Court judge. Wona your chief justice. Ye who was so basa. Now you see where you have gotten yourself into. You see what you've gotten yourself into. And this is all pure politics. You allowed small boys, dirty riffraffs, criminal politicians to mislead you into this ditch. See the embarrassment. Today, a chief justice petitioning that your fundamental human rights have been violated. You. Adole, I told you. Adole, I told you, maintain your level. Adole, I told you, maintain your level. Maintain your level. Brown wasi, now you're bad. So brown wasi and chese, sebio unima die. Oh, brown wasi and chese, sebio onye important. You are not a woman of substance. So brown wasi and chese onye intelligent. Oh, brown wasi and chese obiajibi. Brown wasi. Ahantain. Peja wabeti. What done it Supreme Court into your private property? Or me kufuado achichidie way. Use you. Use the law to rape you. Made sure you had a lot of miscarriage. Using the law. Today, see where you are. Young men and women, young people are speaking in your face like a child. People are ridiculing you. We sit here and we make fun of you. All because you allowed politics to take over the little thing you were able to build. You are nothing. The history of Ghana will never remember you again. You and Atayi, you are out of our history books because of you. Arrogance. Arrogance. You are not different from the people who killed Koku Ninja. The people who killed Koku Ninja, those people, they can never be in our history. And you are going to also suffer the same fate. In 2, 3, 4 months, we will not remember you. Every time about Dimbi will be saying, wait, this is what you are living behind. Arrogance. Arrogance. You feel too important. You felt too important. Me say and the committee ni kasa wonya hwe kwa hwana ni ko yedwuma Supreme Court. Because right now, what me ati say obi o Supreme Court obi atan. So who are you going to work with? This is simple knowledge. You made these foolish politicians, foolish boys. Today you are talking about fundamental human rights. Somebody abusing you. You are an embarrassment. You have made people like us who supported women, who supported that women should take big positions. You knew who you see film. French Rebecca, les Suisse, la Zank. Why may you see a film? Oma about to me. Sometimes Oma about to me na usro. Some of you women, and a man didn't say baby in your position in this world, especially in Africa. Some of you, these women, when you get a little bit of power, the level of arrogance you show in Mema Krampomba. Mona the younger ones no air struggle. You see somebody like Professor Nano Pokwajiman. She struggled to get to where she was today because of characters like you, Torkornoo. The arrogance, the posture. The way you take things personal. You want to run anybody down. You don't want to listen to anybody because arrogance. A hand time. Into Ochina, if today, a new woman crops up, another intelligent woman, honest woman, patriotic than you, honest than you, non-partisan like you. Today, if she's brought out to be the Chief Justice, we will start thinking twice. What say chance? Millions of women. You Torkornoo, you have destroyed them. You have destroyed millions of women, young Ghanaian women. You have destroyed the opportunity. There are so many of them in the Ghana Law School. They want to be judges. They want to become chief justices. What say or more? Because now we will be scared. The trauma you have put us through, one woman, the trauma you have put this nation through, make me chief justice. Today you are telling us about your alleging that violation of your fundamental. Do you know what fundamental rights are? Fundamental rights, and they say Omar Godfredame still became the Attorney General when we saw him as a criminal, negotiating behind the scenes when there was a case in court. That is fundamental rights. Godfredame was stepping on people's fundamental right with his 3940 leg. That fundamental right you did not understand. That was real fundamental rights. People's fundamental rights were being taken from them, and you supervise that nonsense. Do you know what fundamental rights are? It is when you tell Ghanaians that Ghana ni ote Canada, or person better Ghana, na oye juma man mine, now catch Ghana for say through the Attorney General, he should be sued every week, every day. That is taking somebody's fundamental rights from them. That is what you people did to Kesi. Do you understand fundamental rights? You are enjoying all the privileges today.